Hello, super scientists. Ever seen something move without being touched? Today we're uncovering the secret of magnets, an invisible superpower all around us. From sticking notes on the fridge to making your headphones sing, magnets are everywhere. But how do they work their magic? Join us on an amazing journey to explore their mysteries, learn about their special powers, and see how they shape our world. Get ready to discover magnetic materials, poles, fields, and even how magnets help doctors see inside our bodies and make trains float. At its core, a magnet is an object that creates a magnetic field. This field is what gives it the power to attract or repel other magnetic objects. Magnetism comes from the movement of tiny particles called electrons within certain materials. When these electrons align, they create a magnetic force. This force is truly fascinating. It's strong enough to hold things up, yet gentle enough to be part of our favorite toys. Some magnets are found in nature, like special rocks called lodestones, while others are made by people for specific jobs. We use both kinds every day. Natural magnets, like lodestones, are rocks that became magnetic naturally over millions of years. They were the very first magnets discovered by humans, a true marvel. Let's see this invisible power in action. Watch as this magnet effortlessly pulls these paper clips towards it. It's like magic, but it's pure science. This pull is called attraction. It happens because the magnet creates a force that reaches out and grabs onto certain metals, bringing them closer. Now, what happens if we try to put two magnets together the other way? Whoosh! They push each other away. This powerful push is called repulsion. It's like magnets have a stubborn side. They have specific ends, and when the wrong ends meet, they just don't want to be friends, preferring to push away. So what exactly can a magnet attract? Not everything in your house. Only certain types of materials feel the magnet's pull, thanks to their unique properties. The most common magnetic material is iron. Think about all the things made of iron around you: nails, screws, and even essential parts of your bicycle. Besides iron, magnets are also attracted to nickel and cobalt. Steel, which is mostly iron, is also super magnetic and found in countless objects everywhere. But if you try to stick a magnet to wood, plastic, glass, or aluminum, nothing happens. These are non-magnetic materials. They don't have that special pull. Every magnet has two special ends or poles. We call them the North Pole and the South Pole, just like on our Earth. These poles are key to how magnets behave. Imagine each pole as a tiny face of the magnet. The North Pole has one kind of face, and the South Pole has a different one, ready to interact with other magnets. Here's the golden rule of magnets. Opposite poles attract. A North Pole will always want to connect with a South Pole. They just click together every time. And the other rule? Like poles repel. If you try to put two North Poles together, or two South Poles, they'll push each other away with surprising strength and force. How does a magnet attract or repel without touching? It's all thanks to an invisible area around it called the magnetic field. It's personal force bubble. We can't see this field, but we can make it visible. If you sprinkle tiny iron filings around a magnet, they line up beautifully, showing us the field's hidden patterns. The magnetic field is strongest closest to the poles and gets weaker as you move further away. That's why magnets work best up close, where their power is concentrated. Believe it or not, our entire planet Earth has its own huge magnetic field. It's like a giant invisible shield protecting us from space and guiding compasses. The magnets you often see on your fridge or in toys are permanent magnets. Once they're magnetized, they stay magnetic all the time, never losing their power. Inside these magnets, tiny parts called domains are all lined up, creating a constant magnetic force. They're always on and ready to attract, a tiny team of forces. Some permanent magnets are even flexible. Think of the magnetic strips on your fridge, often holding up your drawings. They're made with tiny magnetic particles embedded in rubber or plastic. But what if you need a magnet you can turn on and off? That's where electromagnets come in, a super useful invention for many modern machines. You can make a simple electromagnet by wrapping a wire around an iron core and running electricity through the wire. Instant magnet, ready to pick up metal. The coolest part? You can control how strong an electromagnet is by changing the electricity, or simply turn it off completely by stopping the current. Amazing control. One of the oldest uses for magnets is in compasses. A tiny magnetic needle always points north, helping explorers and travelers find their way across the globe. Next time you listen to music, remember magnets are working hard. They're inside speakers and headphones, helping to create all those amazing sounds you hear every day. Magnets keep our food fresh. The rubber seals around refrigerator and freezer doors contain magnets that create a tight, airproof seal, keeping cold air inside where it belongs. At recycling plants, giant electromagnets are like superheroes. They lift and separate huge piles of scrap metal, making recycling easier and helping our planet in big ways. This magnetic separation is super important because it helps us reuse valuable metals, saving energy and natural resources. Magnets help keep our planet clean and healthy. And imagine a train that floats. Maglev trains use powerful magnetic forces to lift the train above the tracks, making them incredibly fast, super smooth, and energy efficient. Large industrial cranes also use powerful electromagnets to lift heavy steel beams and other metal objects on construction sites and in factories with ease and incredible precision. In hospitals, super strong magnets in MRI machines help doctors see incredibly detailed pictures inside our bodies safely without any cuts or surgery. They save lives. Even your computers and phones use tiny magnets. They help store information and data on hard drives and other storage devices, keeping your digital world safe and sound. Ever seen a security tag in a store? Many of them use small magnets to trigger alarms if not removed properly at the checkout, keeping valuable items safe from theft. In science labs, magnets are used in magnetic stirrers to mix liquids without needing a hand. A magnet outside spins a magnet inside, keeping everything hygienic for experiments. And of course, for fun, magnetic building blocks, fishing games, and puzzles all use the magic of magnets to entertain and teach us in exciting and creative ways.
Here's a cool fact.
Many animals, like birds, sea turtles, and even some bacteria, use the Earth's magnetic field to navigate during migration. It's their natural compass.
The first magnets were discovered thousands of years ago in ancient China. They found a natural magnetic rock called lodestone that could attract iron. Truly an ancient marvel. This tiny compass needle is constantly being guided by Earth's giant magnetic field. It's a natural GPS, helping us find our bearings anywhere on the planet, even today. While magnets are amazing, powerful ones need to be handled carefully. Always keep them away from electronic devices and credit cards to avoid damage or data loss. Small, very strong magnets can be a choking hazard for young children and can cause serious harm if swallowed. Always play with magnets safely and under adult supervision. Wow, what a journey! We've learned that magnets have poles, an invisible field, attract specific materials, and come in permanent and electromagnetic forms. So much to discover. From everyday household items to advanced medical technology, magnets truly are an invisible, indispensable force in our lives, always working behind the scenes. So, keep your eyes open for magnets all around you. And remember, the world of science is full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Until next time, young explorers.